Hello, everyone. As I promised, this is lesson number 1 on anti-corona fight. As you know, that the hair salons had to close as of today, but that doesn't mean that we have to keep up our beautiful look. So I promise my clients and y'all out there that I'm going to teach a lesson 101 on how to do a touch-up at home to keep you for a couple of weeks until you're ready to go back to the salon. So the tools that you needed, of course, your gloves and the brush and your color bowl that is ready to go. So you want to keep your hair sectioned. Sectioning is a key. It always gives you a cleaner color touch-up, especially if you're like me, you have lots of color going on, highlights. So what simply I did from top of my hair to the behind my ear, I separated the front part of the hair from the back, and I just put the clip there. So, and then here I parted my hair in the middle to just kind of make it easier. So when I started to doing a color touch-up, when you pick up a color from the bowl, make sure just keep it in the tip of your brush. So, and then simply lay the hair with your hand so you can have a good space to put it on. Just kind of lay the color there. And I started from the back because I have my highlights in the front and I really don't want to mess it up. So I put it in. When I come into the front, kind of like a brush it through like a pencil, just like that. Just make sure that I'm not covering my highlights so much. I'm going to take a next section. One more time to part it. And if you press that hair, do you see how the color kind of push through? So it will hold the hair down for you. Again, then the color in the tip. And first do the back part. Just lay it gently. You don't have to stroke the brush so way up there. Just like that. When I'm coming in the front, I'm being very careful to don't mess up my highlight. Again. And if you don't do the hairline too well, it's okay, because in the end, you're going to touch that up. I'll take a next section. And your section, you don't want to be so thick because you want the color kind of give you a good coverage in through. So as long as I pick up a section and when I press it, some color pops up, I've kind of done a good job there. So then I'm going to take a next section. You can bring it over. And then take that color right there. And apply. So the one thing we have done in our salon is that we're offering our guests that they were supposed to come in next couple of weeks, and if their roots popping up and really bad, just call us and we pre-mix their color and they can come pick it up from the salon and follow this video and to just make sure to keep their look good. And as you see, I'm not too worried to come into the front because I can touch that later. Then I can again pick up another section, lay it out of my way. Still trying to get the color just on the tip. Apply. This could be pretty quick actually. And then again, so since I have clipped the rest of the hair away, it's just I'm not grabbing a whole bunch of hair, and this way is to stay cleaner. So we say, Sino-Pro, clean as you go. So that's there. And then even if you have a tiny bit of a hair, it's better to section this area just because this is the area most everybody has a problem. So I want to make sure, pack a little color right there where the grays are. So once you finish that, if you want to make sure that your hairline is done, so you can take the hair now, push everything back. And again, take the color in the tip of your hair and do like the brush towards your face. Because if you do it backward, you're going to cover lots of that little highlight there is. Just tap it very gently right there to make sure that all of your roots is covered. And you can always come back and touch it up after you finish everything else there too. So we're going to continue the same thing in the other side. Just pick a section and tap it there. And if your hair salon doing this for you, you can ask your hairdresser how much a processing time is. So once you put the color, just time it. Different color companies have a different processing time. So then you can just hop in a shower and use your favorite shampoo conditioner. The next lesson that we're gonna probably have is gonna be on a shampoo, conditioner, and a treatment. And we will have lessons on the styling of the hair. And I thought kind of a little cute small lesson about how to give yourself a bang if you need to. If you're frustrated and everything going to the ponytail and you want to have a little bang bang, you can have that little bang bang. So again, when it comes in the front, I try to not to have too much color. And you see, I will separate the front from the back. Take the clips away. Just simply clip it. That sometimes makes it easier when you're doing the opposite side to section it from back to the front. So whether it's a section from back to the front or front to the back, doesn't matter, whichever works for you. So as you see, this could be pretty quick. We call this an express service. So sometimes our client, they don't like to wait 6 weeks and want to make sure they don't have any roots. They want to look good all the time. So after the initial color touch up, they come 3 weeks after and we just do this express for them. And they love that because they always look like they just walked out of the salon. So then once I did that, I grab the whole thing, pull it back, just tap, 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 tap around my hairline. Make sure that my blondes doesn't get covered because I like them blonde around my face. So these pieces will kind of make all of your facial, the front, to just look good once it's done and processed. So now it leaves the crown part. I'm just going to do a couple of simple sections in the crown part. So as you see the roots right here. Then we are going to take a vertical section and then pull it forward. And ooh la la, look at all that gray. And the important thing, again, always not taking too much color. You can always pick up a color and come back and put more on your hair. But just doing a couple of sections up here. That's where your part's going to go to so far. That will be good enough. And just that. And voila, you will have this new modern look for the next 35 minutes. And then I'll hop in a shower and I'll wash my hair. And maybe in the next lesson, I will show how to style your hair. So very simple. So next time when we come back, if you have a question to ask, so make sure you have your gloves on. And important tip, keep the color on the tip of the brush, right? And section as you go. So there's my clips that I separate the front from the back. And then start from the center and take a horizontal section and just keep working your way down. And if you have a highlight like me in the front, just kind of tap, 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 tap in the front. All right. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.